Coming to you live from the chicken coop amidst the Papaver somniferum east of Springfield. Welcome to the Dr. Kitsune Odd Bob Uncanny Coffee Hour,
where we're always respectful with a touch of impish irreverence. We tell stories with wit and wisdom, encouraging a strong look at indigenous perspectives.
How are ya? I'm Sorsha. I'm a puka, which means I can change shapes and me voice, and be the glue that holds these two idiots' stories together and keeps them honest. For example, how long did you say the Uncanny Coffee Hour typically is?
I don't know.
Oh, don't want to say? Well, let me tell you all. It is 28 minutes. Now, even in the Fae realm, that is not an hour. Anyway, happiness is on me to be here.
Brought to you this week by Odd Bob's Bodacious Boba. Put balls in any tasty drink. Get Odd Bob's Bodacious Boba today. Get some.
Look at those balls.
Get some. So what are we talking about this time?
We did Far West last time, so now we're going to do Far East.
Far East.
Yeah. Old West is what we did. And I was going to do Old West and Old East, but we were talking about it. You were like, it's not really Old East.
In Japan,
yeah,
there's a lot of people. I just read this the other day that they are infatuated with cowboy culture. Yeehaw! And with Western culture. And I remember giving my old cowboy boots to Japanese people. They loved them. They wore them till they fell apart.
I don't know. I have a certain fascination with Japan. I'd love to go there.
We should go. Let's go right now.
Okay. And back in time as well.
Back in time.
Yeah, because the last episode was from 19th century-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and there's a lot of good stories about Yurei, which are...
Yurei.
Wait, is Yurei the schoolgirl?
That's Yuri.
Wait, which one is the schoolgirl?
Yuri.
Okay.
Again with the schoolgirl and the octopi.
It just came up on my search results.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. And thanks to the algorithm, now it's going to come up on my search results.
Okay. Creepy Japanese ghosts.
So last time we did accents, like Old West accents. Are we going to do Japanese accents?
There's no way I'm doing that.
Why not? Does that mean I can't do it?
I think you can do it. I don't know. I just know I can't do it.
You can't or you won't?
Both.
All right. Maybe we can. What are you drinking today?
I am drinking Elysian Great Pumpkin Imperial Pumpkin Ale.
Well,
yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Yeah.
I am drinking Elysian Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. It's got this awesome picture of an owl on it.
All right, let's do our first taste.
What in the name of the good folk is this? It stinks of Samhain, but it's wrong.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Very pumpkin-y.
This one's, it definitely has that...
Tastes like a Yankee candle?
Imperial taste to it, where it's like a little more alcohol, It's almost like drinking a whiskey or something. It's good.
My brother Dave makes pumpkin ale.
The brewing brother.
And he makes the absolute best. So Dave, if you're out there, I hope you're making some this year. And he told me that every year when he throws out the pumpkin, after
guts?
It's fermented, the guts, the pumpkin guts and stuff, he says deer just wait outside of his garage to get drunk on the pumpkin.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, that would be a lot of fun to watch too.
And he finds them passed out in his driveway,
stumbling away. Yeah.
Deer, skinwalkers, not deer, Wendigo. But sure, let's just say deer.
He said that he's actually gone out with his bow.
Yeah.
And he's drawn down on one. And then he says, I just can't shoot that deer.
It's just mean.
Well, he says
it's not fair.
if he's ever passed out in the driveway, he hopes that no one comes along and eats him, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, think about it. Predator wouldn't do that.
No.
You're drunk.
How'd that go again?
Yeah. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh.
Did you ever see the Predator musical?
No.
Oh, okay. Anybody who hasn't seen it, go look it up. Short pause while I show this to Mitch. There you go. I don't even know what we were talking about. That just made me think of that.
If it bleeds, you could kill it.
See, now, don't you feel more fulfilled? Now
I do. My life does not feel as empty as it was before.
It's okay. No one wants to know what I chose to drink.
Oh, I'm sorry, Saoirse. That's right. What is it you're drinking today?
I'm having Brother Dave's espresso stout. It's to die for, Mitch.
Okay, and do you want balls in it?
Jesus, no. Do not put any balls of any kind in my drink.
Because I think this beer would be better with balls in it.
With balls, yeah, for sure.
Ugh.
Just a second.
No, thank you kindly.
Yeah, that's better.
So, how's it going?
Good. Did I tell you I have permission to get off the Plavix now?
No,
Which
that's
means
great.
that I can get tattoos again and I can drink again.
Oh, happy podcast.
Oh, yeah. It's a happy podcast. Yeah. So, anyway, we're talking about stories.
Yes.
Yurei.
Yes.
Ghost stories.
From the 19th century.
Ghost
Japan.
stories.
Or the region around Japan.
Yes.
Okay. I love a good Japanese horror story.
What kind of story?
Japanese horror story. Horror.
Okay.
Horror.
See, I got lots of stories like that.
Jesus. Look at them. One of them will trick you out of your everything. The other will trick you into buying him dinner and then leave you in a ditch.
They used to have this beating
And you think
circle at the
ghosts are the
Longhouse,
scary
and,
part.
My sister
Humans.
went once, and it was
Honestly,
3 women that I had
you'll
dated,
believe
and they were
anything.
just talking smack about me. And she said it was more of a beating circle than a beating circle. She said, I didn't come here to hear about my little brother. All right. So what are some of our options? We could talk about, I know there's a story about something that like is made from hair and toenail clippings and stuff, other mysterious stuff that goes down your shower drain.
Well, it's organic. So it all comes together and like creates a creature.
Creates this creature that's all slimy and hairy. And
I think I've pulled that out of the drain before. I have, when it starts to like, when the shower gets stopped up and then Lisa's like.
And then you throw it in the back of the shower and it sits there for a while, but then it moves and it's gone.
No, I flush it.
Well, I throw it out and it's gone the next day.
Yeah.
And so it's moving. Obviously, it's moving on its own because I don't throw it away.
Yeah, you might come in useful someday. Why wouldn't you throw it away?
I don't even remember what it's called.
That would be Akaname, aka the filth-licker. Now, if you want to hear a real ghost story, I have one about a samurai and a long-lost love, eh?
I cannot hold a candle to your storytelling capabilities.
And I have never heard this story. As you know, my mom only told plain tofu versions of Japanese folklore and culture to me. So she might have said
so your
something
mom's version of the ring is like, sometimes people crawl out of wells.
She says, they have long hair and they drape it in front of their face and they come out of the well and they go, ooh, 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 scare you. Oh, scary.
Visht, echt. I'm going to start the story. Idiots.
In the old capital of Kyoto Long ago, there lived a samurai. He was a man of good birth, but his fortunes had fallen. He lived in a small fading house with his wife, and poverty was a constant, unwelcome guest. Despite his misfortunes he felt in his wife, he had a treasure. She was a woman of impossible patience and quiet devotion. She never complained about their thin meals or patched robes. Her joy was in him, and his was in her. The first thing you noticed was her hair, a curtain of deepest black, so long it seemed to almost caress the floor, shimmering with an almost liquid quality. Her crowning glory, it was a testament to timeless beauty, a stark and striking frame for her youthful face. Her delicate features, the curve of her cheek, the gentle slope of her shoulders, all seemed to be accentuated by that magnificent dark tresses, a silent promise of enduring beauty. It was her one luxury, and when she brushed it, it seemed to shimmer with a life of its own, dark and beautiful. He would watch her, and for a moment forget the cold. But a man cannot live on beauty, and eventually an opportunity came to him. It was a good position, a chance for wealth and status, but in a distant province. A fine opportunity. There was only one condition. To secure the post, he would have to marry the daughter of a high-ranking official. He looked at his small, decaying house. He looked at his wife, mending a robe by the light of a weak candle, and he made his choice. He told her, as gently as he could deliver the blow, he would divorce her. He would be leaving. She said nothing. She simply watched him, her eyes dark, the tears silently streaming down her face as she helped him pack. It was then that he left her and traveled to the new province. He married the official's daughter. His new life was everything he had wanted. His new wife was wealthy. His new house was large and warm. But she was cold. Her heart was hard, and her laughter sharp. The years passed, and the samurai found that his wealth felt like ash in his mouth. He was haunted by a memory, the memory of a quiet room, the memory of a patient smile, the memory of long black hair. His regret grew into a sickness. He missed her. He missed the woman he had thrown away for comfort. The thought of her, alone in that crumbling house, consumed him. After many years, his term of service ended. He was a rich man now, but he felt hollowed out. He journeyed back to Kyoto with a desperate need pulling him home. He walked until his feet found the street and took him to the old house. It was a skeleton of what it had been. Standing silent and broken, the wind whistled through the broken panes, a low mournful sound, as if the house itself was sighing in its decay. The gate hung from one hinge. Weeds choked the garden, thick and tall as a man. His heart seized. He was too late. She was gone, dead of starvation or grief, and it was his fault. He pushed open the rotting door. Dust lay thick. The air was dead and still. He walked through the dark, empty rooms, his footsteps echoing. Then, in the very back room, he saw a light, a single flickering candle. He slid open the paper screen. She was there. She sat in the corner, just as she always had, her back to him. She was brushing her hair, that same impossible beautiful black hair. "You've come back." She did not turn to face him. He fell to his knees, weeping. He crawled to her, babbling his apologies, his shame, his years of agonizing regret. He told her how his new life was empty, how he had dreamed only of her. She sighed and faced him. She was beautiful, unchanged, not a day older. She smiled, a gentle, forgiving smile. "I knew you would." She held him. He buried his face in her robes, feeling a peace he had not known in decades. They spoke all night, recalling their early days, their shared jokes, their simple happiness. He felt the weight of his guilt finally lift. She had waited. She had forgiven him. At last, exhausted by his journey and his emotion, he laid his head in her lap and fell into a deep, content sleep. He awoke to a cold gray light streaming through holes in a rotten roof. He was cold. The floor was bare, hard wood, covered in grime and dead leaves. He sat up, confused. The candle was gone. The room was a wreck, hollowed out by time and neglect. He turned to his wife. He turned to the woman he had held all night. She was not there. In his arms lay a thing, a shriveled, skeletal corpse, draped in the rotted tatters of a kimono. Its face was a dried, leathery mask, the mouth stretched open in a silent grin. He screamed, scrambling backward, trying to pull away, but he couldn't. Something was holding him. He looked down. He was entangled, wrapped, bound by an impossible mass of long, lustrous, black hair. It was growing from the dry, grinning skull. It was coiled around his arms, his legs, his neck, thick as rope. And as he watched in horror, the hair moved. It tightened, pulling him back, pulling him down, drawing him into a cold, skeletal embrace. He had come home, seeking forgiveness, and she had waited. She had waited, holding on to her love, her sorrow, and her rage, holding it all in every single living strand.
Uncanny coffee.
Oh, what's that, Gracie? It's a message for you from our executive producer. This half of the episode brought to you by... Well, go on.
Cheese.
Cheese?
Cheese. It just says cheese.
Dubliner.
Gracie.
I like cheese.
Well, you better go get some cheese.
Look at her eyes.
Is that why she's farting so much? She had so much cheese.
That's right. Second half of this episode brought to you by cheese via our executive producer.
Cheese. Ain't easy being cheesy.
Yeah, that's right. You know, there's times when I feel like I'm attacked by Lisa's hair. Like, I don't know about you. No?
My hair is longer than Denise's. So.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to tell then, huh? But this guy, he was really attacked by hair.
Reminds me of the time I lived with a Sasquatch. There was hair everywhere. You ever shared a bathroom with a hairy being?
Oh.
I know that I've used a benjo in Japan. Not many people have used a benjo.
What's a benjo?
Benjo
isn't that where you get the food in the little boxes?
No, that's bento. I told my kid, because Japanese, they use this toire or toiletu for toilet now. Uh-huh. And I said, you use the word benjo and see what your teacher says. He's afraid to say anything in class now because...
Because benjo?
Well, no, because one of the first things in Japanese I taught him when he was in kindergarten was, you remember Yosan?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we were in the sushi bar one night, and this woman walks in that was very well endowed on the top half of her body, and Yosan says, "Ai bikurishita, oki opai." And I looked at her, I said, "Yosan." And she says, "What? You don't know what I said? You don't speak Japanese." I said, "Yosan, everybody in the bar knows what you said because
the way you said it.
The way you said it." And we all looked at the door.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I told my son goes in, and it's just kind of a catchy way of saying things. And he says, "Ai bikrishta oki hopai." And the teacher looks at him and says, "What did you say?" So now he's afraid to say anything in Japanese that I teach him.
Trickster. I know better than to let you teach me a foreign language.
Yeah, not bad necessarily.
But then,
inappropriate.
I know them all already.
But Benjo,
Except my Klingon is a bit rusty.
Anyway, it's Benjo is just like a ditch, a slit trench. It used to be on the side of the road that people would, pee and poop in. And
I used to like to run in front of the loggers as a gnome and scare them into falling into the slit trenches. Good times. Good times.
So, we have other stories.
Well, there's a story about the lady with a mouth on her belly and she's got eyes for tetas.
What? Wait.
She says, "Look, my eyes are right here."
Is she going to come visit us soon?
I hope so. We could ask Saoirse if
No problem.
That did not have the effect I wanted it to.
Regret it now, don't you?
Okay, that's disturbing.
Well, what she does is it's said that she finds lonely single men or men who have been drinking. Yeah, they're in the house alone.
Yeah.
And they're very lonely and sad and depressed, and she'll come in and take her shirt off and do a little belly dance and make them laugh.
That did not make me laugh. Frankly, I'm going to send you my next therapist bill.
Oh, there's no making you better. Embrace the weird. Mister, I'm smuggling a pair of boulders. Okay, then.
Damn it.
How about another story? Okay? You? Okay, then. Here goes. This story is sure to chill your blood. It is the story of Teke Teke. The old Sorrow's Mill crossing wasn't on any map. It was a place that existed only in whispers, a rusty iron skeleton where the main line cut through a dead-end gravel road. It was here, at the edge of town, that Haru, Rina, and Kaito had come on a dare. "I still say this is stupid," Kaito muttered, pulling his jacket tighter. The fog was so thick it seemed to swallow the light from his phone. "We're going to get hit by a train." "No trains use this spur," Haru said, kicking a loose piece of gravel. He was the skeptic, the one who had brought the 6-pack of beer he was too nervous to open. "It's been derelict for 20 years, right, Rina?" Rina didn't answer. She was standing at the edge of the tracks, staring into the milky white abyss. She was the storyteller, the one who knew the rules of the town's shadows. "Rina?" Kaito prompted. "This is the place," she said, her voice hushed. "This is where she died." Her name was Kashima Reiko. Haru scoffed. "Oh, here we go. Campfire story time." "It's not a story," Rina snapped, turning to face him. "It's a report." It happened in 1978. She was a student at the old high school. Pretty, quiet. The other girls were jealous. She pointed to the concrete base of the crossing signal. They cornered her here, on her way home. They started teasing her, pushing her. One of them, as a joke, put a live cicada on her shoulder. Kashima panicked. She was terrified of bugs. She stumbled backward, off the platform and onto the tracks. Kaito winced. And the train, Rena confirmed. It was the 4:30 express. It never even slowed down. The girls who bullied her, they just ran. They told everyone she'd jumped. Haru looked uneasy. Okay, so a girl had a tragic accident. That doesn't make a ghost. She didn't die instantly, Rena said, her voice dropping so low the boys had to lean in. The train cut her clean in half. But the shock, the cold, it cauterized the wounds. She was alive. She was just a torso. Rena knelt, touching the gravel between the wooden railway ties. She tried to get help. She clawed her way, right here, all the way to the station master's booth, which used to be just over there. She pulled herself over 200 meters. When the station master finally came out, he didn't scream. He didn't call an ambulance. He just looked at her, this thing, and covered her with a plastic tarp, and walked away. He just left her? Kaito whispered, horrified. She died under that tarp, alone, freezing, and filled with a hatred so total it curdled the air. The police report said the first officers on the scene heard a sound. A dry, awful scratching. They found the station master's body inside the booth, locked from the inside. He had been torn in half. Rena stood up. That's when the legend of the Teke Teke began. The name comes from the sound she makes, dragging her body, her broken spine, across the ground. Teke, Teke, Teke. A deep, profound silence fell over the three of them, broken only by a distant highway hum. Haru, desperate to break the tension, let out a loud, false laugh. That's messed up, Rena. Great story. 10 out of 10. He stepped onto the tracks, spreading his arms. So where is she? Hey, Kashima-san, we're here. Come and get us. Haru, stop it, Rena hissed. You don't taunt them. Why not? It's just a deafening train horn blasted through the fog. All three screamed. A colossal, bright yellow light bore down on them. Haru scrambled backward, falling off the tracks and landing hard on his back. The train, a short service engine, thundered past, its diesel engine roaring. The wind from its passage tore at their clothes, and then it was gone, its red tail lights swallowed by the fog. Kaito was shaking violently. I told you, I want to go home, now. Haru got to his feet, brushing himself off. He was pale, but trying to save face. Fine, whatever. It's boring anyway. They turned and began walking quickly down the gravel road away from the crossing. The fog was already closing in behind them, muffling their footsteps. After about 50 yards, Kaito stopped. Guys, shut up. What? Haru said. Listen. They all stood still. Teke. Teke. It's just the train, Haru said, his voice a full octave higher than usual. It's an echo. It's not an echo, Rena whispered, her eyes wide with terror. It's too slow. And it's getting closer. Teke. 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 Run, Rena breathed. Run! Now! They didn't need to be told twice. They sprinted, their feet slipping on the loose gravel. Kaito was screaming, a high-pitched wail. The sound behind them changed. It was no longer a slow Teke Teke. It was a frantic, wet, impossibly fast scraping. Scratch, 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 scratch! It's right behind us! Haru yelled, grabbing Rena's hand. He chanced a look over his shoulder. In the swirling fog, he saw her. She was not a ghost. She was a thing, a physical horror. The top half of a schoolgirl, her face a mask of white rage, her hair a matted tangle. She was galloping on her elbows and hands, her severed spine leaving a dark trail on the gravel. She was gaining on them. "She's so fast!" Kaito shrieked. He was a step behind Haru and Rena. He tripped. He went down hard, his phone flying from his hand and skittering across the road. "My ankle! Haru, wait!" Haru and Rena stopped, turning back. Kaito was on the ground, scrambling, trying to get up. The scraping sound stopped. Where is she? Haru panted, scanning the road. The fog was too thick. "Kaito, get up! Get up!" "I can't," Kaito cried, tears streaming down his face. "I think it's broken. Oh God, please." From the deep, dark ditch by the side of the road, just 10 feet from Kaito, a pale hand shot out and gripped the weeds. Kashimo Reiko dragged herself onto the road. She moved slowly now, savoring it. She rested on her gnarled elbows, her head hanging low. She was covered in mud and rot. She had no scythe. She didn't need one. She lifted her head, her black, hate-filled eyes locking onto Kaito. "Please," he begged. "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Haru and Rena watched, frozen, unable to move, unable to breathe. The Teke Teke reared back, her ruined spine cracking. With a gurgling, inhuman shriek, she lunged. She didn't cut him. She tore him, slamming the jagged, bony end of her torso into his midsection with the force of a car crash. The sound was a wet, final thud. Kaito's body went limp. The ghost, the girl. She paused, her chest heaving. She looked up, past Kaito's bisected corpse, and stared directly at Haru and Rena. She didn't smile. She just watched them. Rena was the first to move. She grabbed Haru's arm and pulled. "She has one," Rena whispered, her mind fractured with shock. The legend says she only takes one." They backed away slowly, then turned and ran, leaving their friend behind. They ran until their lungs burned and their legs gave out. They never heard the Teke Teke sound again. But as they finally collapsed on the paved road leading back to town, they did hear one last, faint sound carried on the fog. The sound of something heavy, something in 2 pieces, being dragged back toward the crossing.
All right, man.
Yeah.
This should set us
Thanks.
up pretty good for Halloween.
Samhain.
Yeah, I'm ready. I love Halloween.
Samhain.
Nah, man.
So
You know I'm
excited.
a Halloweeny.
Yeah.
Samhain.
Thank you, Saoirse. You were great, like always.
As always. Hey, we gonna do a shout out this week?
Yeah, let's do a shout out.
All right, who you gonna shout out to?
My shout out is to one of our fans, Erica's mom, and all the cougars in the area.
That sounds kind of sexy. Or are you talking about big cats? Either way, doesn't matter. Anyways, so I'd like to do a shout out to Jolene and all the people beading there at the Longhouse. Thanks for listening. You guys, not beating, Bob, beading. They are doing beadwork. Anyway, thank you, Jolene, and for everybody else there that's listening to the show. We do appreciate everything and hope to have you all on the show. I heard you had some good stories last week.
Yeah.
Saoirse.
My shout out is to the deer lady. Watakli. I know a few boys in Portland in need of a good castration.
Okay, then.
We know who the baddies are.
Let's get back to the show.
Do you, I'm out. Do you want another beer? And
Yeah, that would be nice. Or some sake. You got
Oh,
some
sake.
left?
Yeah, let's go get some sake and a little food because I got to go to a monastery later and pretend to be a pot. So do you?
You mind if I come?
No, not at all.
I could be a kettle.
Yeah, let's do it. I love it.
All I got to do is stay
Jesus.
black and die.
I like
It
to
seems
freak
that we
them
have
out a
reached
little
that
bit,
point of
you
our
know.
show. Thank you all for listening
For
to
a
these
while.
two idiots and myself.
Eventually,
That'd be all
I'll
for tonight.
just, pop a
Now,
tail out.
go on and check under your bed. Be making certain you're really alone in the
Everybody
room.
likes a little tail.
Little
You probably
tail, little
aren't.
bubba.
Ihava.
There's over there.
We could go fishing with our scrotums.
Yeah. We
Would
should.
that be scrotums or scrota?
Well,
Scroti?
last time I did that, you tried to give me a ticket.
Thanks for listening. Join us next time for more Uncanny Chats and coffee and tea. You can find out more about us, read show notes, and get your Uncanny merch at www.uncannycoffeepodcast.com. Until next time, remember,
Never whistle at night.
Fear is the parent of cruelty. Choose love.
And above all else, remember,
We are not all
monsters.
Thanks to all of our listeners out there.
Uncanny Coffee Hour is produced by
Bob Masson.
and Mitch Kyoto Kitsune.
Executive producer, Gracie the Wonder Dog.
Uncanny Coffee Hour is copyright protected by all laws, foreign, domestic, and ubernatural by the Unseelie Court. Did you know that our last episode got a 5-star on Audible?
No, that's great.
Yeah, someone left a 5-star and they said they really loved it.
Great. Thank you very much. Anybody out there that's
No problem.
listening, you guys. Damn it. I know that our podcast always has at least 2 downloads per episode.